Every country has leaders, but only a few leaders have stories that begin on the ground, among ordinary people, simple homes, and daily struggles. This is the story of Narendra Modi, a man who started life in a small town, who once helped his father sell tea, and who would later become the Prime Minister of India. This story is not just about power or politics. It is about journey, discipline, belief, struggle, and ambition. Chapter 1: A Boy from Vadnagar. Narendra Modi was born on September 17, 1950, in a small town called Vadnagar, in the Indian state of Gujarat. Vadnagar was not a big city. It was quiet, traditional, and deeply rooted in Indian culture. Narendra was the third of 6 children. His father, Damodardas Mulchan Modi, ran a small tea stall. His mother, Hiraban Modi, was a homemaker, simple, religious, disciplined. The family lived a modest life. There was no luxury. Money was limited, but values were strong. As a child, Narendra was known to be disciplined, hardworking, curious, deeply respectful to elders. He helped his father at the tea stall, serving tea to customers at the railway station. This early exposure taught him something important: to observe people, to listen, and to understand society from the ground level. Chapter 2: Early Discipline and Ideas. From a young age, Narendra showed interest in debates, reading, and public speaking. He liked history. He liked stories of freedom fighters. He admired strong personalities. He was also deeply influenced by Indian culture, spirituality, and nationalism. As a child, he was associated with the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh (RSS), an organization that focuses on discipline, service, and national identity. In the RSS, young Narendra learned discipline, physical fitness, selfless service, structured thinking. This training shaped his character. He learned to wake up early. He learned to live with minimum needs. He learned to put organization above personal comfort. Chapter 3: A Turning Point in Life. At a very young age, Narendra Modi was engaged for marriage, as was common in those times. But as he grew older, he realized something important. He felt that marriage would limit his larger goals. He wanted to dedicate his life to service and nation-building. Quietly, without drama, he made a decision that would change his life forever. He left home, not in anger, not in rebellion, but in search of purpose. Chapter 4: Years of Wandering and Learning. For several years, Narendra Modi traveled across India. He visited Himalayas, ashrams, temples, remote villages. He lived simply, sometimes with monks, sometimes in religious centers. These years were important. They taught him patience, observation, emotional control, understanding India's diversity. He met people from different backgrounds: rich, poor, spiritual leaders, laborers, scholars. India became his classroom. Chapter 5: Return to Organization Life. After years of wandering, Narendra Modi returned to active organizational work. He formally joined the RSS as a full-time worker, Prakarak. This role required no salary, no family life, full dedication. He was assigned tasks across Gujarat and later other states. His work included organizing meetings, training volunteers, managing events, strategic planning. People noticed his efficiency, memory, and commitment. He worked long hours. He lived a very simple life. No personal wealth, no property, only books and work. Chapter 6: Entry into Politics. In the 1980s, Narendra Modi began working closely with the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, which was growing as a political force in India. At first, he worked behind the scenes. He handled organization, campaign planning, communication, logistics. He was not a public face yet, but leaders noticed something. Backhand index pointing right, he could manage large systems efficiently. Backhand index pointing right, he understood ground-level politics. Backhand index pointing right, he was extremely disciplined. In 1995, BJP formed a government in Gujarat. Modi played a key role in organizational success. Chapter 7: Becoming Chief Minister. In 2001, Gujarat faced serious challenges, including a devastating earthquake. The BJP leadership decided to change leadership in the state. Narendra Modi was chosen as Chief Minister of Gujarat. For many, it was surprising. He had never held an elected office before, but he accepted the responsibility. Chapter 8: Difficult Times and Controversy. In 2002, Gujarat witnessed communal violence after a tragic incident in Godhra. The events shook the nation. Modi's leadership during this period became highly controversial. There were investigations, criticism, court cases, intense media focus. For years, this chapter followed him. Supporters defended him. Critics questioned him. Eventually, the Supreme Court of India found no evidence to prosecute him. But the period deeply marked his political life. Chapter 9: Focus on Development. After 2002, Modi focused strongly on development and governance. He promoted infrastructure, electricity, roads, investment, industrial growth. He emphasized efficiency, fast decision-making, clear targets. Gujarat became known for business-friendly policies, better power supply, industrial growth. His image slowly shifted from a controversial leader to a development-focused administrator. Chapter 10: Rise on the National Stage. By the early 2010s, Narendra Modi was becoming a national figure. Supporters saw him as decisive, disciplined, corruption-free, strong administrator. Critics saw him as polarizing, aggressive, overly centralized. In 2013, BJP announced him as its prime ministerial candidate. The 2014 election campaign was massive. Modi traveled across India. He gave hundreds of speeches. He spoke directly to people. His message was simple: development, jobs, strong leadership, corruption-free government. Chapter 11: 2014. A historic victory. In May 2014, BJP won a historic majority. Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of India. For the first time in decades, India had a single-party majority government. A tea seller from Vadnagar had reached the highest office in the country. Chapter 12: Early Years as Prime Minister. As Prime Minister, Modi focused on cleanliness, Swachh Bharat, financial inclusion, Jan Dhan Yojana, digital governance, infrastructure. He emphasized speed, scale, visibility. He used social media, radio, Man Ki Baat, direct communication. His style was different, personal, direct, constant. Chapter 13: Big Decisions. Modi's tenure included several major decisions. Demonetization, 2016. GST implementation. Abolition of Article 370. COVID-19 management. Defense modernization. Some decisions were praised. Some were criticized. But one thing was clear. Backhand index pointing right, he was willing to take bold risks. Chapter 14: Global Image. Internationally, Modi built a strong presence. He connected with world leaders, Indian diaspora, global institutions. India's global image grew stronger. He focused on Make in India, self-reliance, global partnerships. Chapter 15: 2019. Return with bigger mandate. In 2019, Modi returned to power with an even larger majority. This confirmed his popularity among a large section of voters. Supporters saw it as trust. Opponents saw it as concern over concentration of power. Democracy continued its debate. Why his story matters. Narendra Modi's story matters because it shows how background does not limit ambition, how discipline shapes leadership, how organization builds power, how democracy allows rise and fall. It is not a perfect story. It is a human story, full of strengths, flaws, success, and controversy. From a small town to the world stage, from serving tea to leading a nation, Narendra Modi's journey reflects the complexity of modern India. Loved by millions, questioned by many, studied by history, And like all great political stories, this one is still being written. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More hidden truths are coming, only on Hidden Truth Tales.